Hello students, we are going to learn today about capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, deferred revenue expenditure, receipts, profits, etc. We are going to see some illustrations. We have to classify these transactions between this capital, revenue, deferred revenue, whatever it is, expenditure or profit. First is acquired building for rupees 4 lakh. Second, I think you have written down all these examples in your notebooks. So let us go ahead and see one by one example. First, acquired building for rupees 4 lakh. So first of all, we need to understand building is a fixed asset. So that fixed asset, purchase of fixed asset, or it is acquisition of fixed asset. So acquisition of fixed asset is an example of capital expenditure. Why it is a capital expenditure? Because it has future benefits, it is non-recurring nature, it is heavy expenditure, and again it arises from the investing activity. As we have seen earlier, there are three types of activities. First activity is revenue activity, which is the business operations. Then second activity is investing activity, that means purchasing or selling of the assets. And third is financing activity, that means raising capital, loan and funds, etc. Let us see second example. Second example, paid plumber for a repair work. So there may be some office repairs, plumbing repairs in your office washrooms, etc. So it is a maintenance work, it is a repairs work, so it is for maintaining an fixed asset. That's why it is revenue expenditure, and its benefit is limited to 1 year because it is recurring nature. Repairs may arise again, right? Then another reason is it is for maintenance of a fixed asset. Any expenditure incurred for maintenance of a fixed asset is called as revenue expenditure. Next example, acquired new air conditioning system for a building. Suppose there is office building and you have installed new air conditioning system for that building. So it is heavy expenditure. It has future benefits for number of years, and it is again acquisition of a fixed assets. It is non-recurring nature, and that's why it is capital expenditure. Next example is paid interest on building mortgage, right? So your building has been mortgaged for the for purchasing of building. You have taken some loan and the building is mortgaged. So now you have to pay the interest on that loan. That means you are maintaining that asset. You are maintaining that building. That's why it is revenue expenditure, right? If the interest remains unpaid, the money lender can forfeit the building. That means you cannot maintain your fixed assets, and that's why it is revenue expenditure. Again, it is recurring nature because you have to pay interest for every year. So, next example, paid principal on building mortgage. Now, first, during the earlier slide, we have seen about the interest. Now, what we are seeing about प्रिन्सिपल अमाऊंट, म्हणजेच मुद्दलाची अमाऊंट असं आपण मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो. सो इट इज कॅपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर. दिस इज नॉट ट्रीटेड ॲज रेव्हेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर. It is the cost of acquisition of the building. Again, it is non-recurring nature. It is heavy expenditure, and it has future benefits, and it arises from investing activity. Next example, paid cash dividend. So now paying cash dividend is neither an expense nor a revenue. It is allocation of company's profit to the shareholders. So company has earned profit, net profit every year. Every company earns net profit, and shareholders are the owners of the company. So company is going to distribute the profit to the shareholders. So it is just distribution, or it is called as appropriation of profit. So neither it is any capital expenditure, nor it is revenue expenditure, nor it is deferred revenue expenditure. But what is it? It is appropriation of profit. Okay. Next. So here some additional links are given, so go through that link and we are immediately going to see the next slides or next PowerPoint presentation for the next example, further examples. Thank you very much.